This is a book review of 1,000 recordings to hear before you die. There's quite a few sort of books. That's 1,001 you must hear. But this one's 1,000 recordings. And it's by Tom Moon, a listener's life list. And it is. It's a really... you probably could go... I'm certain that these sort of songs, if you start out at a certain age, like me, it's going to be probably pretty hard. And also, of course, but I guess I could probably get through 1,000 recordings. I hope I will get through 1,000 recordings. And it's a brilliant book. Central music, you've got Miles Davis, Woody Guthrie, Bob Marley. It's got the lot. And it doesn't just concentrate on rock music, reggae, soul. It covers classical music as well as jazz and a whole lot more. So it really does cover a great thing. This book came out a few years ago now. So it's 2008. So obviously anything after that is not going to be included. But it's just features a vast amount of things. I'm just going to quickly run through some of them. Obviously you've got an introduction navigating the book. And what you got? It is in order, which is quite handy. And I love these books. I love books that talk about various albums. It's a little thumbnail. So you've got a little thumbnail on all of them of the albums. It's very small. 6 parallel line songs were issued as singles, it says there. Did I know that? Probably. I loved Parallel Lines. That was just a brilliant album by Blondie. Loved that stuff. And it gives you, when it was released, 1978, Chrysalis. Also, I loved the earlier album, the Blondie one. That was a brilliant one as well. So, actually, all their albums were great. Key tracks, Heart of Glass, etc. Catalogue choice, what it is. Next stop gives you a suggestion. After that, various things as well, so you can follow on. And that's the thing I like about these books, is it gives you some ideas to, oh, that'd be a good idea. I haven't listened to that for a while, or I've never listened to that. So just go off and learn. And it's got a lot of description about the album, how it was done, the attitudes, the opinions at the time, what was happening. And then it goes on to the next one. And you've got lots, some people I've never heard of. I mean, I have to say, Bonnie Prince Billy, 1999. Certainly it's brilliant. But that's the thing about these sort of books. I think it's just one of those things you can just flick through, like jazz, the great whale of jazz avant-garde. And this is Ornette Coleman. And it's got a bit of description about him, also about, obviously, his Pulitzer Prize, Music 2007, and also about jazz released in 1959, this album. So it's got the album title, Shape of Jazz to Come. But it's just page after page after page, just covering vast. I heard it through the grapevine, Marvin Gaye. Of course, mentioned singles. That's why it says recordings. It's not just albums. It's not like 1,001 albums, 1,000 albums. It's just operas. Here you've got operas mentioned. All Things Must Pass. Pieces of the Sky. I'm a keen fan of country music. So these sort of things with Emmylou Harris. It's all country music. Rock, country. Psycho, Point of Departure by Andrew Hill. And it just covers Fistful of Film Music, Jagged Little Pill, Greatest Hits by Ricky Nelson, and so on. And this book is, well, it's about 1,000 pages of solid, wonderful music reference. So it's an indispensable guide, I think, to music. Television, and I wish more books like this would come out. I just love these books. And of course, it's subjective. This is one guy's opinion about what the greatest music is, and I'm certain lots of people would be able to fill a book of 1,000. I'm certain I could go through. I mean, I know whenever I produce I say, oh, I'm going to produce a list of my favourite 10. Before I know it, it's favourite 300, 400. I'm thinking, oh, I must remember. That's great. That's great. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, I love that. And you can just keep adding more and more of these. Weather Report, Muddy Waters. I mean, they're just brilliant artists. Gillian Welch, Kanye West, Hank Williams, the Yardbirds. I mean, they're all out. Yes. I mean, I love Yes. They were great. So you've got just brilliant. You also got some sources here. You also got some various lists of, well, this is 108 more recordings to know about. So you've got a list of a load. You could go on forever in terms, but these books, and it's just got loads and loads of listings at the back. Also an index, a really good index. So you can go and see, obviously, Richard Rogers, and credits at the back. So this is an absolute gem. I say there's a number of these sort of books. This one is a brilliant, brilliant book. Totally excellent.